Okay. So, I wanted to do a backtest film because I've started to realise how we can make this supply and demand thing work. So, here's my simplified rules. Trade with the trend, strong structure, targeting weak structure, 3 candles that lead to a clear break. We want to see aggressive, strong and confident pushes. We want to see an imbalance attached, and we want to see a nice, good risk to reward. So let's just fast forward here. It's been going good on GBP USD, which is something that I sometimes struggle with, one of these pairs. So yeah, we're gonna go from 8 o'clock. We'll go from 9. Okay, so fast forward. Okay. See, these are the type of things I would have took, because this is a break of structure. I'll be like, yeah, I take that. I'm not saying that it still might not go, but it's just not a confident zone, because look how unaggressive that is. Look how unconfident that is. And there we go. It didn't hold. This one I didn't see. What time is it? 9, but yeah, that's alright. That's okay. That one. So it's obviously been tapped into twice. Now we've got that, which hasn't broke clearly, hasn't given us a clear break, and we've just tapped into this. But again, look, it's just not that confident, so we're gonna leave it. That's confident but not breaking. Okay, cool. Fuck this, I'm jumping in this then. That's a nice break. And I think that one's good because we've got such a tight stop. I want to put the stop there anyway. And that's going to be a 2 to almost a 3R. So let's do our 3 positions here. The only thing I don't like about this is that there's not much room to breathe. That's the only thing. So we got a 3R. I'm gonna make that a 1 to 1, and then I'm gonna make this one the same, just going. Alright, so let's see. Imagine we don't even tap in. Okay, we tapped. We're in the trade. Alright, we got our 1R already. Now, do I close? The thing is, I've just got 1R. There's no. Do I want to lose another? I think I'm gonna tighten one of them. Right, we're stopped out, and then we get our swing. So I probably would have closed that one. Maybe let's imagine that one got stopped out. It's a shame then, because we've got a fat runner. But yeah, this is a nice zone. And you can see how keeping them stop losses realistically, let me go back to that. Like realistically, I didn't need to do this. I didn't really need to do that. Which is a shame. Like, it's a shame that I did do that, really, because yeah, I think sometimes it does consolidate a bit when we're on the 1-to-1. Like, until we've actually broke the structure, then it's like, okay, let's break even. Like, once that happens, it's like, okay, cool. The traders decided to move off now. Let's just call it. And then, do you know what I mean? I could be holding that for fucking, I don't even know what that would be at this point. What would that be? Like 10-to-1. Like, I don't know. At what point do you decide that you should close that anyway? Maybe I'd be moving my like stop loss to like behind each new candle. You know what I mean? There. Just so if we're getting a break of candle, it's like, well, in that case I would have closed there. Still, it's a good move. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Cause okay, we got another. We have another. This is a really nice one. Let's go short on that from there. And we have a 2.4 was the reward. Yeah, so maybe I shouldn't be so like tight with these stop losses, because that would be a real shame to miss a big move like that just because I wanted to like save myself a couple of pips. Especially if these are already like bigger than 2R. It's just like you might as well just, I don't know. I guess we just gotta play it by ear, innit? So 4.4, we've got our 1R, have we? No, not yet. Well, we have if that's there, which I probably. Do you know what? For the sake of it, I've kept that there, so let's not. Yeah, I didn't like the look of that. I kind of knew that was gonna happen. That wasn't a nice candle. Yeah, okay. What else we got there? But still, like that's. Yeah, I need to figure out that my stop loss is a little bit of these. Alright. That's a break of structure. I don't see any kind of zones that's trying to respect to the left. So I'm gonna go with. Okay, this is the thing. This is the thing that I need to get better at doing. Is like selection and not taking every single thing, because I like at some point I'll go so ham that like every single trade is like FOMO. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna take any trade that breaks structure. But really, this isn't a good trade. Look, there's a fair value gap there, but it's not attached to the zone. We actually counter trend. Yeah, it probably is going to respect, but it's just not a confident zone. Okay, there we go. We would have lost that. It's avoiding these little mistakes that, like, these are the ones that I need to nip in the bud, because it's just like, oh shit, it was way past my training time anyway. Alright, let's go to the next day. Alright. This looks nice. I'm gonna wrap up them two. And that has come back to make us question whether we want to jump in early, but we're not gonna. Now we've got another, but no. We have no fair value gap, so I'm not gonna jump in that, because we might just blow right through it. Bit choppy today, nothing exciting going on. Ugh, what a horrible day. Okay, we're finally about to tap in at 10, 4:15, 2, no, yeah, 2:30, tapped in, decent push, straight back. Looks like this is a zone that everybody's seeing, like a bunch of consolidation. We could have wrapped up that consolidation, but yeah, I'd say that's pretty much tapped in, but we'll be looking at news coming up in the next 15 as well. It went in our favour. Okay. Right, let's wrap up this one then. We've got that to look at. And I think another thing is important with creating these order blocks is like choosing how much to box up, because people's like the rule is like the candle before the opposite candle before the move, which would be this doji candle here. But like there's so much just range and stuff here, you might as well just like You know what I mean? And then in that's the perfect trade really. Obviously news helped it, but yeah. Alright, let's see what we got. This is looking nice because yeah, we got a fair value gap here, which is pretty much attached to the zone, and the risk to reward is just healthy, like it's worth doing, so let's do it. Alright, we're in. We are motherfucking in. This is past my trading time, but let's just do it anyway. So we've got 3 to 9. That's because that's tight right here. And then so we got doing 3 positions again. Alright, let's see. So always the first one is 1 to 1. This ain't looking good. And we're out. Never mind. Never mind. Trading has losses. Not every zone is gonna hold. But oh shit. Okay, but yeah. I think it's worth it because the thing that I was missing with my trading was I was using this fib all the time, which is good, yeah. I was going like this, fib to there. Pardon me. From the high to the low, so it'd be like that, to there, which is the pullback. My entry was this pink line. There's take profit 1, there's take profit 2, there's take profit 3. And I was doing that, but then I don't know, like it would fail a lot, and then I'd realise like I'm just relying on a bunch of lines and things to just tell me when to enter and exit. Because look, it is sick. Look, it taps in, like it really does. But then at the same time, like that's just tapped into an order block. Look, if I knew that, tapped into the order block. Because I was trading supply and demand anyway, but I just added the fibbing because I don't know, I just liked it. I liked that it had take profit zones because it just made the trading easier. But yeah, man, like that. I mean, these make it nice. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the problem was that before my trading was literally 1 to 1 and 1 to 2, and that was it, 2 positions. And the problem was a lot of my trades I was hoping for the 1 to 1s, and they were just not coming in, they were not landing, and I lost my confidence and I started losing. And because it's 1 to 1, as soon as you make some and you lose it, it's just fucked. You've lost it all. Everything that you've made, you've lost it, and it's just like it was demoralising me, man. And I started realising that, you know, trading's about probabilities, and trading's about, I don't know, I started listening to Mark Douglas and reading his books and talking about trading, and yeah, like he says, trading's about probabilities, and it's about accepting that losses are gonna happen. You have to accept the risk that's involved. And when you see that's a beautiful trade actually. Look, boom, fair value gap attached, boom, bang, straight out. This is definitely market open and news and whatever, but still. But yeah, man, and I think the whole thing with Mark Douglas saying accept the risk, you can't, like, you can, but it's so much harder to accept the risk when you're trading 1 to 1. It's just like because you worried every single time, it's just 50-50. And trading is 50-50 anyway. It's just red or green, innit? It's yes or no, buy or sell. But if you have the odds against you, if you have the odds with you as well, then you're gonna be more okay to be jumping in positions, because you're like, you know what, this doesn't land. It's alright. I'll probably get the next one, and I'll make back double what I lost. Do you know what I mean? Look at this. 1 to 3.8, 3.18. Why wouldn't you be taking this? Probably wouldn't have took that though, to be honest, because look. I don't know actually, I might have. But the break of structure wasn't that clear. It wasn't like a defined break of structure. Alright, let's do the next one. How far are we on this? 16 minutes. Shall we call it? Go on, let's do one more trade. Okay, let's do Euro USD, my favourite. And this is my trick with backtesting as well. You shrink all the price action so it literally looks like a straight line. So you don't know where it's going, whether it's up, down, left, right, whatever. And then you just expand it again when you're ready. So we're at 5 o'clock, so I'm just going to let this one play till we get to the morning. And then we start trading at 8 o'clock. And I do need a haircut as well. We all know that. Also, this is another thing I was thinking, like with this supply and demand strategy. Let's just use this for an example, because this is a really nice look. So sometimes I think, do I box up this whole consolidation zone? Because, like, realistically, sometimes you're gonna miss trades because it's not gonna come and hit this little nugget here. But then I started thinking, like, think about if you just targeted that little nugget there, and then gave it just a bit of that leeway there. Look at the risk to reward that you get from doing that. Like 1 to 3. Whereas if you're boxing up all the consolidation, that's 1 to 1. Like, trading's about getting the best price, getting the biggest discount, and sometimes it's kind of worth it. Like, if you want to, sometimes you're gonna miss the discount like this. Look, I don't know, maybe it's still gonna come back. Are we jumping in this anyway? No, we got news at 8:30, so we're gonna let that one ride. But yeah, sometimes you're gonna miss the discount, but you know, sometimes it's worth it. Look. Ooh, news just splattered us. Alright, here we go. This is a big ass push. What we got? Do we do that? It's probably gonna respect that, I'm not gonna lie. This is a sticky one now, because my trading rules say that I should ignore that because it's not 3 candles, but that is a beautifully strong push. I'm gonna let it go. Maybe it doesn't even get to it anyway, but I'm gonna let it go. Ooh, did it break out? See, it did hold. That was the zone. This is what I mean, like, realistically I could have jumped in that, like, target there, and even give myself a little wiggle room. That's 4 to fucking 1. Like, who cares if you lose that? Realistically, you just jump in the next one, which is down there, 4 to 1. You lose that, you've made the... Do you know what I mean? I probably should have jumped in that, but same way. You know, we left the money on the table for another day. Now we've got this zone. We've still got this unmitigated one, which we've got to be careful of, by the way. Don't forget about him. Ooh, smash and grab. Right. Let's do what we just said, even though I don't feel confident about this one, I'm not gonna lie to you. So, okay, save me drawing out all of these. Where's 1-to-1? Oh, fuck me, 1-to-1's kind of pointless really, isn't it? And then I'm gonna do, where would be my next take profit? Would be, what's that there? And then we have a trailer. Let's see if this even holds, because it might not. Oh, so we've hit take profit 1 already, so we've got our 1-to-1. Don't like the look of that. I don't like the look of that either. But it has given us a wick. What would I do in this situation? Probably close one of them. Yeah. Well, we've already hit our 1-to-1, so we've got 2 positions left. Let's say one of them's break even. So we're out of one now. We've just got one left. Let's see how it goes. And we're out, yeah. It's alright. It's alright. We just broke even altogether on that trade. So it wasn't the one. But I mean, think about the potential upside versus the downside. Like, you clearly see from this one, like, who cares? Like, we just broke even there. We didn't, we didn't lose £400 if that's what the aliens want. In this situation, I'm going to box up the consolidation, despite what I just said. In fact, no, I'm not. Yes, I am. I'm going to go to that candle there. See, you fuckers didn't tap us in twice, man. Although my box should have been there. Yeah, we did get tapped in. We did. Should be able to try that. I mean, these are the ones that you hope for. Just super clean as bean. That would have been a 2 to 2.1. Broke even. And then look at this, just money on the table, mate. I would have pulled out there as well, because look, we've got another. Would I have pulled out there? Because we'd expect that to hold again. So why not pull out, stay in? Oh, it's way past our bedtime anyway, look, 7 o'clock. But yeah, I guess pulling out there would be not bad at all. What we got? 3-to-1. Anyway, this is what I'm saying. That had a fair value gap there, look, which was an imbalance. So that was a good zone. But yeah, like, this is the thing, stay patient. Don't settle for basic zones unless, not even basic zones, but don't settle for basic zones, but then, why not jump in the riskier ones if they've got a risk to reward ratio that makes sense? You could even just risk less and look at the upside. Because, yeah, like, if you was risking 1% of a £10,000 account, £100, do you really want to lose £100, like, on such a small little 3-pip move? Not really. So why not just risk £50 and then still you've made a good return, you know? So yeah, that's the back test for today.